So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Swim. Mike 42, check. Mike 42.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now...
Under pressure, they got him again. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. This is taken at about the 14. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now back to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made there by Budda Baker.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Cam Akers with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, They needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Murray going to throw. Flushed out right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now a handoff as they run left side. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Ryan Succop for the point after. And it's 17-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Second and 1. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Back to throw now on first down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making, both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Going for the deep ball. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Big play there. 92 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead is down to a field goal. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On first down, Akers. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be brought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
They'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cards are going to get the football here at their own 23. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the turnover, here's Murray. Murray fighting lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. He'll buy some time right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before half for Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the give, this is Akers. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Watson, and he's taken down inside the 30. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Watson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd down at 5. Here's Akers. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Going right back to Akers. A giant hole up the middle. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Cam Akers, a 23-yard run. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his left. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Murray now. He'll get this off to Swift.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But they do convert on fourth. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Play fake. Murray. Escaping and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Emmanuel Ogbah picks up his second sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
Here.
The Cardinals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 12. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Akers. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes Waddle. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 133 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. On 2nd down now, it's Watson. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Watson. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll try the left side. It's Watson. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Buying time to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Trying to lay one up deep. And now here's another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. That one looks like he'll throw here. Here's Fuller with a catch. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll go again here with Akers. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Cam Akers taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll try and run for it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Second and 10. Now Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Murray. Being chased out left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 15, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. the practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Second and 14. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Dolphins, they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile,